Hello, Virgos. Hello, everybody. Happy early birthday season. Aren't you guys excited? I'm so excited. I'm a Virgo myself. Any September 12th out there? Anyone? I'm excited. I'm really excited. We're just a couple days away. You can feel the energy change here. All right, let's get into your extended read. Tarot the Mystical Moments for the main deck. I have Wheel of Fortune Tarot for the clarifying deck, and the links to these decks can be found down below in the description box. Pisces energy, the Hangman reverse coming in, bottom of the deck, cutting oneself free, letting go. It feels like a fool, honestly. And you got the Hierophant reverse, definitely cutting free here. Let's see what we got going on for our Virgos. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Virgo, if you are a Virgo, know a Virgo, feel like being a Virgo. Virgos, I'm glad you're here. You could be a Virgo and this resonates. You could be dealing with a Virgo. It could resonate as the main story, and Virgo can be the cross watcher. This reading could be about you or for you. Take it as it resonates. Collective messages to my lovely Virgoans, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. What is the energy for Virgo they need to be aware of, please? What is the energy for Virgo? What is the energy for Virgo next time? Right here. Empress. Yes, it is. Taurus, Libra energy. Yes, you are. And I always think of that as the feminine energy of the magician, your energy. What's influencing the Empress? Okay. Knight of Swords reverse, cutting out what does not belong. It's also getting focus. But it is a card of cutting out the chaos to streamline your life. People who kind of held you back here. Reason for the reading. What is the reason for the reading? Six of Cups reverse, Scorpio. What's in the past? The Fool. Oh my gosh. Did I not say that or did I not say that? I felt the Fool energy here, you know. What is on your mind? Three of Wands, waiting for the right thing to come in. See how she's holding a ship? So she's got opportunities. She's got resources. But what is she waiting for? Looking towards the sun, outgrew the past, waiting for the right thing to come in, not desperate enough to drink poison if you're thirsty. Near future. Scorpio, Seven of Cups reverse. My nose is really itching here. Which is Stars. How do you currently see yourself? How does Virgo currently see themselves? Who resonates with this? Chariot reverse, Cancer. What's coming? It's funny because you got Scorpio, Cancer, King of Cups, Queen of Cups, both reversed. What's the energy coming in you don't see coming? Six of Swords reverse, Aquarius. Feel like that's what's coming at you. One more. Maybe they thought you would come towards them, but Empress, center of the reading. Number one rule, Empress doesn't chase. Empress knows their worth. And you got the Fool in the past. So who are you dealing with? Who thought you would actually chase them? And Empress energy is, the reason why I call it the feminine energy of the magician is because when you're that high vibrational and you're in that good of a place, you pull opportunities towards you. You're not sitting there desperate for things, you know? So the Six of Swords reverse, it feels like somebody kind of screwed up. Yeah, Two of Pentacles reverse. Somebody's resistant on moving on, even though I feel like you are moving on. Okay, what are your emotions currently? King of Swords, fed up. King of Swords reverse, Aquarius. One more. That's the fed up card right there. Yeah, letting go, Four Pentacles reverse. You're letting go of what is not yours to carry. You could have been dealing with some type of narcissist here. There's a few narcissist cards going on here. I didn't want to call it yet. But when you got the Aquarius reverse, and air signs reverse, well, there you go. I feel like somebody tried to make something be yours. Could be blame. It could be you're the one who's wrong, but you're not. And I feel like you're done carrying the water for someone else. What is the outcome here for Virgo? I feel like it's time to fly, Virgo. It's time to fly. What is the outcome here for Virgo? Just because you're strong doesn't mean you need to carry their weight. Page of Wands and the Queen of Cups. I call it bookends, where the card falls out of. Moving on. Two of Swords reversed, making a decision. Libra in energy. You're not waiting. For those who are not waiting for you. One more card. You're coming out of this in between. Yes, you are. Death card. New cycle is here. King of Cups, Scorpio again, bottom of the deck. I feel like somebody needed you a lot more than you may need them. And not saying you don't care, but I feel like you try to do the right thing for a long time. And I feel like maybe somebody took that as confirmation that you needed them so they can treat you a certain type of way. That is not the case. An Empress is kind. An Empress is loving. It's a very nurturing, mothery kind of card. But there are limits here. I see the Emperor when I split the deck right there. There are limits to this Empress. Okay, center of the reading, Empress energy. What is that about? Center of the reading. Yeah, your energy, Eight of Pentacles. You're moving forward and laying that brick by brick. Wherever path that leads, I feel like you're doing the work. Eight of Pentacles is doing the same thing day after day after day. What I don't feel like you're doing is laying in bed crying over someone. Distress. Care. You know, I really get somebody trying to make you feel guilty for something they did. And it's just, no. Knight of Swords reverse influencing this Empress. Gemini energy. Three of Wands again. If you have the Three of Wands and the Three of Wands, you got the Six of Wands is successfully moving on, getting the attention, ready to take your place in the sun. Three of Wands reverse though, when you take it by itself, is turning your back, cutting out the chaos, and tired of making people make you feel bad. I'm sorry, I'm like tongue-tied. My tongue literally feels numb. Making you feel bad for the things they've done to you, you know? Six of Cups reverse, reason for the reading, Scorpio energy. Yeah, Five of Swords reverse. And the thing is, Virgo, I think I might be speaking to a Virgo who doesn't usually speak their mind. It doesn't mean you don't know what is up. But in this case, maybe you did speak your mind. Maybe you called somebody out on their bull-essery, you know what I'm talking about? And they don't want to own it. Just because they don't want to own it doesn't mean you're leasing it, you know? It's really like, I feel like you've outgrown this. The full energy in the past. Yeah, Page of Pentacles reverse. Page of Pentacles. I get breadcrumbing on that card. Page of Pentacles reverse can feel trapped in a situation. But it's also a no thank you, ma'am, no thank you, sir, not today kind of energy. And I feel like you're not owning honestly, Virgo, it feels like this person's got a lot of issues. And the full energy, even in the past, you kept it going. So it makes me feel like they're going to try again, or they're going to regret treating you the way they did. Because you are probably the most honest thing they had in their life. Three of Wands on your mind, Aries energy. What is that about? I see the King of Swords flipped. I should have taken it. Oh, Devil. Yeah. It's not your monkey. It's not your circus. I mean, it's not like you don't care, but you realize, it's like you've come to a place in your life where you realize other people's issues aren't your issues. And you're not allowing other people to affect you. You got things to do. You got things to look forward to. The reason why I feel like this reading's happening is because this person's going to come back into your atmosphere. Maybe they're going to try to make you feel guilty, or maybe they're really feeling bad for the way they treated you, but you know, they have too much ego to say it. Seven of Cups reversed near future, Scorpio energy. What is that about? Seeing it clearly, yeah, Wheel of Fortune. You could be with you or you could be without you. But the one thing you're not allowing someone to do is to keep you back anymore. Not happening. Chariot reverse, you're stopping the shit show. How you see yourself. Chariot energy, Cancer. Yeah, Four of Swords. You're in a good place. You're not going to be guilted for being happy. period. Four of Swords is a fallback, saying I'm here. I just feel like somebody likes to play games way too much. Two of Pentacles reverse, Six of Swords reverse coming in, you don't see coming. Aquarius and Capricorn. Oh, Three of Swords reverse. Could be an apology. Why do I get the but? You know those apologies. I'm sorry, but you were wrong. I'm sorry, but you need to own it. That's what that feels like. Three of Swords reverse can be trying to make amends, but because I'm clarifying a Six of Swords reverse and a Two of Pentacles reverse, somebody's resistant on moving on themselves. Somebody's feeling a little bit guilty and they don't know what to do. So they're going to come at you and say, I'm sorry, but. Everything after but is irrelevant. Okay, Four of Pentacles reverse, King of Swords reverse in your emotions. Capricorn, Aquarius again. Look at that. Capricorn, Aquarius, Capricorn, Aquarius. Crazy. What is that about? Letting go? Maybe the narcissist. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles reverse. It's not saying you in a perfect world wouldn't want everybody that you have come along the path with in your life. But the truth is not everybody is meant to walk the path you're going to walk. And if people can't keep up, they need to fall back and figure out their path. But what can't be happening is somebody making you feel bad for walking your path, for being who you are. You are who you are. You're unapologetically being yourself. And somebody maybe have problems with themselves and they don't want to own it. Death upright and the Two of Swords reversed in the outcome, Libra and Scorpio. Yeah, you're moving on. Not your monkeys and not your circus. This isn't your thing. This is their karma to figure out. It's not yours. No matter how much Seven of Cups reverse, Seven of Stars reverse. In this deck it's stars. But it is Scorpio. And you're seeing it clearly. And you're seeing like what is yours to carry and what is not yours to carry. I feel like somebody has created enough distraction or disturbance in your life. And I feel like you're separating attachment to necessity. You don't need this to be happy. That's the thing. They may think you do, but you don't. You don't need this to be happy. What you need is yourself and your confidence, and you got you back. You're never losing sight of that again. All right, Virgos, have a great rest of your week and take care.